Good morning, it's Tuesday the 31st of May and this is your daily outlook. The euro edged higher today on reports saying that Germany appears willing to put together another bailout package for Greece. Against the dollar, the euro climbed to a three-week high at 144.06 from 142.56 as fears for a Greek default begin to fade. Investors expect Germany to drop its push for a Greek debt restructuring and join the EU policymakers in forming a comprehensive plan on further aid for Greece. Today, data revealed Germany's retail sales gained 0.6% in April, less than the 1.8% expected. The US dollar weakened against high-yielding currencies such as the euro and the Aussie, weighed by recent poor US economic data. The poor data raised concerns over the US economic recovery, pushing back expectations for an interest rate hike by the Fed. Versus the Swiss franc, the dollar rose to 0.8539 from 0.8465 today after Switzerland's weaker than expected gross domestic product in the first quarter. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar rallied to 81.50 from 80.71 after credit rating agency Moody's put Japan on negative outlook. Further weighing on the Japanese yen was data revealing a disappointing manufacturing and industrial sector. Moody's emphasised on concerns about the country's economic growth, which will make it more difficult for the government to significantly lower its deficit. The Australian dollar rose to a three-week high against a softer dollar, trading as high as 107.56 from 106.75. Later, the pair fell on talks that gross domestic product may reveal poor figures for the first quarter. Aussie's neighbour, the Kiwi, hit record highs versus the dollar at 0.8262 from 0.8151 after significantly higher exports and import figures. Oil prices ticked higher at $101.41 a barrel from $99.67. Gold also rose to $1,540.55 an ounce from $1,534.06, and silver traded as high as $38.38 an ounce from $37.43. Let's take a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 143.20 with a preference to enter into long positions at 143.30. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 81 with a preference to enter into long positions at 81.10. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 106.75 with a preference to enter into long positions at 106.75. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 164.80 with a preference to enter into long positions at 164.90, and the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.7550 with a preference to enter into short positions at 0.9750. Now let's take a look at commodities. The oil pivot point is at 99.60 with a preference to enter into long positions at 99.60. The gold pivot point is at 1527 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1527, and the silver pivot point is at 37.20 with a preference to enter into long positions at 37.20. And on to today's calendar market movers. Europe unemployment rate in April is forecast to remain unchanged at 9.9%. Europe Consumer Price Index in April is forecast to gain 2.8%, and Canada interest rate decision is forecast to keep rates unchanged at 1%. Now on to equity markets. US equities were positive yesterday with the S&P 500 up 0.41% and the Dow was up 0.31%. European bourses were mixed with the FTSE up 0.98%, the DAX was down 0.04% and the CAC was down 0.21%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 1.83% and the Hang Seng was up 0.92%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the easy-forex Dealing Room. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.